I'm glad to see you want to try making a grammar word cloud. They really aren't hard, but there's some specific steps to help you be successful in doing this. So I'm going to move my screen so you can see the steps that you need to do. So first step, you can find examples of idioms all over the internet. So that's the first thing you need to do to make this word cloud. You can do a variety of things, but I would start by doing a word search, a Google search on idioms. Okay, my suggestion is to go to this site right here. This is English Idioms. Okay, it's the most common English idioms, but you can look it up anywhere you want online. Okay, there's several idioms here, and the great thing about them is they say the idiom and then they also share the meaning of them. So check out these different idioms that are on the most common English idioms site. Okay, really great tool. Okay, after you have chosen your 10 idioms, write them down on a piece of paper. I selected a few from this site. Okay, and I'm going to switch my screens here. Okay, step 2. Choose as many idioms as you want, at least 10. Write those down. Step 3. Go to wordart.com and click on Create. Okay, so wordart.com, it's going to send you to this site right here. And this is where we're going to do the rest of our work. So it's going to send you to wordart.com. This is such a fun site. What you're going to do first is you're going to go to Create. Don't sign in, don't log in, don't sign up, just click Create. Okay? It's going to open a screen that looks like this. Okay? So what you're going to do is over here where you see this table, okay, where you see this table, you're going to type in a new word. And this works in a variety of ways where you can just share a word, but we're doing idioms, so we want the phrase. Okay, so I'm going to type in a few of the idioms I chose. When pigs fly, that's one. And I'm going to push return, and it's going to give me a new line. A dime a dozen, push return. Beat around the bush. We've heard this idiom when we're kind of looking for information but not saying the specific point. Okay. Better late than never. You've heard this one. Okay. When somebody shows up late, they often say better late than never. Okay. Blessing in disguise. Okay, that is when you receive good fortune and you don't realize it's good fortune when it happens. Okay, the next one, break a leg. Has anybody ever heard this one when you're being wished good luck? And then I'll choose this last one, easy does it. Okay, and easy does it, you probably have heard when maybe you are trying to do something and you need to be really careful and somebody has said, easy does it there. Okay, so up here where we have word cloud art, we want to get rid of these lines. And how you get rid of those lines is you're going to click remove, go to this one, click remove, and then go to art and click remove. Okay, so here's my idioms that I've selected and I've just stuck right in here, okay? Now, I want to see what they're going to look like. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go over here to visualize and I'm going to click visualize and it's going to create my idioms in a word cloud. See, right there. And I can scroll over and it's actually going to make them be a little bit bigger. But this is all of my idioms that I chose. Now, the more idioms I choose, the bigger or the different the shape will be. So, speaking of that, something that you can do if you really want to play with this is you can go and you can change your color. So anytime where pigs fly shows up, I can change the color and I'm going to just change it to purple. You don't have to do that. Okay. I can also change the font. So every time where pigs fly, I can change it to be a different font. Okay? Maybe I'll do the same with dime a dozen. I'm going to change every time that that shows up to like this greenish color. Okay? And then maybe I'll make the default be this bubble gum. All right. Beat around the bush. Let's see. We'll change that to a red. Maybe. Do I want to use the red? What do you think? We'll try that. Okay. Yep. Look at how it jumps out. You can see wherever it was. And then we'll change the font on that. And you don't have to. But if you want to change it up a little bit, then you can. Okay. We'll apply that. You can mess around with some different fonts. You can mess around with color. You can make it your own. The cool thing that I'm going to show you here in just a second is if I really wanted to personalize this, then I could go and I can actually change a couple more things actually. Let me do my last color and my last font. I hope you've learned something new here. Okay, I can go down here if I wanted and I could change the shape of it. Ooh, so because I have pig in there, I wonder if there's a pig shape that I could change this in. See, I'm not seeing one right off the top, so I'm just going to go up to this filter and I'm going to, looky there. There's a pig. And then if you want to apply that, you got to click visualize. Takes just a little bit of time. But when it's done, look at that. Okay? And then maybe I'm not too crazy about that one. Maybe I want to try a different one. You can do that. Or you can just go back to the regular one if you want to do that. Okay? But it's really fun to see what they do with your idioms. So isn't that funny? So I'll just leave that alone. Now, in order to submit this in class, what you need to do, you're not going to go to download and you're not going to go to save because it's going to want you to start your own account. What you're going to do is go to share, and then you're going to drop that down, and I want you to email that to yourself. Okay? So I'm going to enter my school email, walksd.k12.wa.us, and I'm just going to put word cloud, idioms, okay? And I'm going to send this to myself. What's going to happen is that's going to show up in my email. It'll show up in my email, and then I can get into my email. Okay, here's my email. We'll refresh that. It's in there. There we go. Word cloud. Okay? So then it's going to show up in your email, and you'll just go down here and you'll click on the download, and it's going to show up down here on the bottom of your screen. You can actually look and see where it's at in a folder. Okay? So here's mine, and I'm just going to move it over here to my 4th grade file. So then when it's time to upload it in my classroom, right here on our Padlet, when I want to upload it to my Padlet, I'll just show you how we do that too, so you know every single step. When I'm at my Padlet, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this pink circle down here in the corner. See that pink circle? And I'm going to add a post. And here's idioms. I'm going to add my picture, and it's going to be in an upload. Okay, so I need to pick a different file. Okay, I'll go to 4th grade. Okay, then let's go down here and find it. Idiom. Idiom. I'm just going to change it so I can see the pictures of it. Do you see it? It's in here. Oh, it's going to be under Word. Well, there's my other one. There we go. When Pigs Fly, right there. So I click on that, open, and it's going to load it right into there. And I don't have to do anything more except make sure that my name is on my picture right there. That's all I need to do. Okay? Push enter and it's loaded onto Padlet. Okay, so I hope that you learned something new and something challenging. It's always good to stretch ourselves and try to learn new things. So I hope that you have a great weekend. Thanks for sharing and trying something new. Good job.